are feeling uncomfortable in a situation in your life, whether that be health or something else, I want you to take these words to heart. Sometimes when we're waiting, we can just feel like God has left us, or why is he taking so long? We assume we've done something wrong, and we just get into this place where we're questioning everything. Stop right there, because God promises that he will never leave us nor forsake us. Sometimes you are thinking like, God, why do you take so long to do this? What is going on? And sometimes it can really feel like you're waiting for eternity, and you can look back and say, I have been battling this for years, or I have been struggling with this, I've been stuck with this for years, and I've been literally trying, I've been pouring my effort into it, I've been in prayer, stuck in this loop, this negative loop, and it's hard at times like this where I have to look back and remember what God has done in my life, and how when he did something amazing, it felt like an instant, it felt like a suddenly, and all that time that I waited or was working on something or having faith that he would show up for me, all that time it felt like the suffering wasn't as significant as it really felt in the moment. Sometimes those moments come to you and you're like, wow, God, right? And that is just a beautiful moment to experience. But while we're waiting for that moment, it can feel like there's so many different thoughts from the enemy coming in, different ideas that make us basically be robbed of our joy and from the peace that God promises us every single day. There is a reason why it's taking the length of time that it's taking as well. There's a purification process that you're going through where the impurities in your spirit are boiling to the surface through the discomfort, all of that uncomfortable feeling that you're going through, the things that feel like, oh, I can't endure this for another day, and you're just in your feelings and life just feels so difficult. God is detoxifying your spirit and strengthening you and bringing you that training and strengthening you to be able to maintain what it is that you have been asking for, what he wants to give you. Be a vessel that you can maintain the blessing when God gives it to you. He is not in the business of giving you things that if you receive it, you're not going to be able to maintain it because it's bigger than what you can hold right now. That's not what he wants. He wants you to be able to maintain and sustain what it is that he's bringing you. And sometimes in a health walk, I can speak to this from personal testimony, that sometimes the process of getting there is literally the blessing. It is a mind blow because sometimes we don't enjoy the process of getting there. We don't enjoy the process that it takes, the healthy lifestyle habits that we should do. We don't enjoy making that extra time at first until you start to see the results. You can look back and you can see the work that has been done and what it is that has been done. It becomes much more valuable. I did not value healthy eating and clean eating and spending time moving my body until I consistently showed up for it. I had a consistent rhythm of implementing it. That is when I was finally able to recognize, like, hey, this can be enjoyable. It can be enjoyable because it's paying off. It's actually adding to my health. It's actually adding to, I enjoy how I look, I enjoy how I feel, and I'm sleeping better, and I just feel much closer to God because I'm healthier in mind, body, spirit, instead of just being distracted by feeling big or feeling uncomfortable in my clothes, feeling uncomfortable and not confident at all. All that stuff distracts you from how God really wants you to be with other people, with yourself, and with him. We must go through the process to reap the result. I hope that this helps someone today. It sure helped me when God put it in my spirit, and I know that I was supposed to share it with you. Follow me if you want to tone up, lose 10+ pounds, and keep it off.